HarperCollins and HarperAudio present The Big Reveal, an illustrated manifesto of drag by Sasha Velour. This is the author. A note before we begin. For a couple comic strips I created for the book, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to harpercollins.com/pages/thebigreveal. For you, my family, quilted together across dimensions and times, who taught me how to tell my story and keep surviving, I love you. Ritual. Drag is everywhere. There isn't a corner of the world that hasn't seen a little drag at some point. A wig, a frock, a dance, a swish. Sure, you might have to dig around some fragmented sources and do a little reading past the euphemisms, exclusions, and whitewashings of history to clearly see it. But the truth is, there have always been shows like this. The roots of the art of drag are more ancient than the word drag itself. After all, identities like queer, trans, cis, gay, straight are modern, and the boundaries between them have changed so much that it can be tricky for any of us to trace connections to the past. The ideas of man, woman, or non-binary are fluid too, and mean something different to every person, as well they should. It would almost be easier to find commonality in the ways people have transgressed and subverted the expectations of gender than in the ways people have embodied them. Drag could be one such universal thread, an enduring act of transformation that cuts across boundaries of gender and culture. Drag isn't limited to who we are or where we come from. It cares about what we create, how we fantasize, and what we reveal to the world. Of course, most of us who create drag are gay, lesbian, non-binary, or trans in some way. It is the queer community who has fought the hardest to protect this art. But one of the reasons drag is so vital to us is because it opens up possibilities beyond our identities. It expands our range of expression and questions what it means for anyone to really have gender, sexual identity, attraction, or repulsion to begin with. The enduring conclusion: our bodies, our sexes, our outfits, our choices. Drag is a queer and feminist project because it demands freedom of choice for all and reimagines gender into something that could no longer hold power over anyone. A society that fully accepts drag as a natural part of human expression might finally be ready to make room for queer and trans people to exist in real life, not just on stage. Perhaps that day is not so far off. I swear this isn't just me trying to make myself feel important as a drag queen, although that's definitely part of the gig. We declare our own value in a world that doesn't necessarily want us in order to survive against all odds, hence the queen of it all. But the fact is, people have always loved drag. If there is anything at all essential in the human spirit, it might just be the way we love dressing up and becoming someone else, beyond all limitations of gender or status, beyond any expectations of respectability or reality. Just as importantly, or even more so, it seems that people also love to cheer these displays on. Some say you haven't lived until you've watched a drag show, taking part in the collective reimagining that our performances inevitably inspire or demand. I often think the real magic of drag is the way the audience reveals itself in turn. These traditions go way back. Some of the earliest hints of what we call drag lie in Mesolithic age rituals from Central Asia and Siberia. More than 15,000 years ago, spiritual healers, sometimes called shamans, transformed their genders to dance for good luck, in commemoration of the dead at yearly festivals, and more. They appeared in embellished costumes and performed with smoke.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?